What's up, guys? Megan Elise here. In today's video, I'm going to express to you or explain to you or discuss with you how I stay productive or how I have stayed productive during this quarantine period or lockdown or whatever you want to call it. One of the first things I was actually about to tell you is that you know how sometimes it's like super hard to get up in the morning, like you're like, oh my god, I don't want to get up, I'm just gonna sleep as long as I can because there's nothing to do. What is there for me today? What is there? Now that was actually me today, and of all days, I was going to make this video today, and I have procrastinated. And you know what I have come to the conclusion about is that some days you just need to give your body a rest. You just need to relax and just take the day off. Today was that day for me, and I didn't know it until today started happening because I kept going, and I was like, I was about to burn and crash and get sick, like really sick. So I needed to take a step back, take some time for myself, watch some YouTube videos, go on a little walk, and get some groceries, and I did all that. I did that today, and I usually would feel bad about that, but in this circumstance, which is again contradictory of what I was about to tell you, you need to do that sometimes and take care of yourself. On the flip side of things, when you want to be productive, it's really hard, especially in quarantine, when what is there to do? What is there to do? So I have made a compiled list of things that may help you stay on track, of things that I have used on days that aren't like the days that you actually need to rest, which was me today. So we're gonna dive right in. And might I just say, this is the start of a new series I'm going to be doing, which is, haven't quite come up with a name yet, but has something to do with productivity and habits of that sort. This is episode 1 of that series. So if you're interested or like my face at all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and be a part of the family. I'm not even sure if that was an intro or what on earth that just was, but we're gonna hop officially into this topic of productivity and what I do. So back to the topic of you finding it hard to get out of bed in the morning, which was literally me most quarantine, most of it. So what I have come to find that is extremely helpful is not making a to-do list, and this is why. Am I making sense? I started making to-do lists, and then it became very disappointing because by the end of the day, I would see all of the things that I had listed off, and maybe 2 of those things I did, and it was just, you know, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see your progress be so little and minute. So that just never really has worked for me, although I really wanted it to work for me because, you know, the idea of a to-do list and to checkbox everything is very satisfying, let me tell you. But to not check off everything is very disappointing. So to avoid that, what I started doing is implementing the Google Calendar. And I have heard so many people and so many business people go on and on about how amazing this tool is, if you will. And the idea of calendar blocking and blocking my time and being like color coordinating everything sounded so beyond of what I was capable of. And if you're like me, you would know that that just sounds daunting and not very appealing to do, and just sounds like it takes a lot of effort. So I have made it so simple of what I do and how I utilize it. And I don't color coordinate anything, because that just sounds, again, overwhelming, and to put every part of your day into a category, just don't want to do it. So how I set up my Google Calendar, I set aside 15 minutes to wake up in the morning, because I know when my alarm rings, I am not about ready to wake up. That's not gonna happen. So I set aside 15 minutes just to wake up and to relax and get ready in the morning, give a sufficient amount of time for that, because I don't want to jump right into work, like, ever. And after I do all of that, then I kind of block out my days as doing, like, say I have a total of 6 hours of editing I have to do. I do not want to do all of that by any means. So I kind of break it up, maybe 2 hours here and then a break, or doing something completely unrelated to editing, like making a TikTok video or something like that, and then going from that. And I think in my head ahead of time what really sounds appealing that I would want to do in order of events. So that's kind of how I block out my time, so that when I wake up, I'm like, oh wait, if I wake up late, then I'm going to be so far behind on every single little thing that I wrote down. Even if what you wrote down involves you grabbing a snack and just relaxing, that's still time out of your day that you set aside to do something. So you need to, it's like little commitments you make for yourself that you need to show up for yourself. And I found that to be very helpful when getting up in the morning, because I think, I'm like, oh no, if I don't get up right now, I'm gonna miss X, Y, and Z. And then all that is postponed to the next day and the next day. And then you have what you could have gotten done in a day done over the course of a week, because you woke up late and late and late and late. So that is what's helped me, I think, the most in staying productive during this time. Also, what is super helpful, that a friend of mine actually asked me, how do I just like get everything done and like stay so motivated? And I will say, you know how like in school or something, the motivation to get done with your schoolwork is, oh, I'm gonna go play a game with my family, or I'm gonna go have dinner with them, or something where you had to get work done in order to do something like, say, fun, or even when your parents would be like, oh no, you can't go hang out with your friends because you got work to do. So you wanted to get your work done in order to do said thing, right? So kind of make little things like that exciting for your day. Like maybe, oh, I'm gonna have a glass of milk and cookies for tonight, because that is my reward for finishing all this work. Or I'm gonna take some time and do a face mask, or I'm gonna take some time and watch a movie by myself because I've been wanting to watch it and I deserve it. Like, doing those little tiny rewards at the end of your day will definitely help you and give you some motivation to get all your work done. Because I at least know for me, like, having dinner at night and taking a shower and spending like an hour to get ready for bed when I just like watch a show or like veg out and have ice cream and popcorn, that's the time that I look forward to. So I want to get all of my work done during the day so I can enjoy myself at night. And that's kind of how I keep on track, because otherwise I'm gonna have work to do at night, or I'm not gonna enjoy myself at night because I'm gonna be so stressed out about things that I now need to do the next day that I did not complete the first day. So with all that being said, these are just a few ways how I stay productive, on track, all those sort of things. And I hope that helped you guys even in the slightest bit, because I wish someone told me this in the beginning of quarantine back in March, like a long time ago. So you're welcome, I think. This concludes my video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed and maybe got something, if anything, out of it. I hope. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful night, morning, afternoon, whenever you may be watching this. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out the rest of the series once I actually put it up. Okay, bye.